My friends, it's your fairy godmother Mint, and welcome back to the Mint Coven. I am outside right now, in case you couldn't tell. As the summer comes to an end, I think it's a great time to get outside, walk around your neighborhoods, your gardens, your yards, your local parks, and see what's out there for us to gather and harvest for our personal apothecaries. Side note, it is really important to make sure that you are cooking sustainably when you are out in the world. Make sure that you are leaving, whole plants where they belong. Just take little snippets and little pieces. We are not opening up stores to sell herbs. These are just things that we're going to use for our own personal magic that we can dry and put in jars and keep through the winter and fall season. I've made a few of these videos before, and I've covered a lot of different really common plants, and there are still loads and loads and loads of plants out here that can be used in any kind of magical ritual. So I'm going to show you some of those today, give you their uses, and collect some myself. Sorry there are cars in the background. It's like that time of day where cars are out. I was supposed to come out earlier, but it was raining and now it's not, so here we are. I don't have a basket today, but I do have my basket purse, and that's what I'm going to use. The reason why baskets are so popular when it comes to harvesting plants or vegetables or anything like that is because they can lay flat in there instead of all like bunched up together in a bag where the moisture will make them kind of like wilt and sag and get all juicy and nasty together. Having a basket really is nice. It's not just like cute and cottagecore. So let's go ahead and see what we've got around here. Okay, so the first thing I'm noticing, which is making me super happy, is Cinquefoil. Let's get down here. Oh no, my water bottle. All right, you see these cute little plants here? This is Cinquefoil, and it's so adorable. I absolutely love it. If you guys don't know already, I'm obsessed with just leaf shapes. It's one of my favorite things in the world, is just seeing the different shapes of leaves. Cinquefoil is an incredibly useful plant for magical herbalism. Like, it's incredibly useful. It can be used for so many different things, including divination, prophetic dreams. It's also a really great protection charm, and that's what I like to use it for the most for myself, is for protection. It has 5 leaves, as you can see, and 5 is a number for success. It's a number for protection. We've got earth, air, fire, water, spirit. We've got so many different things tied into Cinquefoil. So this is something that you can find almost anywhere, and it grows really low to the ground. So if you live in an area where they mow the grass a lot, which I do, Cinquefoil is usually easily found because it's so low to the ground that it usually doesn't even get clipped by the mower. It's so cute. I freaking love it. Look at it. Look how cute she is. A great way to use Cinquefoil as protection, aside from just putting it into like a charm bag or something like that, go ahead buddy, is to press it into sort of like a pressed flower art situation, putting it in a frame, and then you've got framed protection in your home. I really love doing that, and I'll probably do that with some of the pieces that I'm pulling now. Something else we have here is ground ivy, one of my other favorites. It is one of the mints. Smells super nice, very herbaceous smell. Another really adorable looking leaf. I love it. And ground ivy is another one that is abundant, and so it does bring in any kind of abundance and growth for you and your family. It's also really great symbolism for never going hungry. It's so abundant, and it can be really nutritious for all the animals in the area. It is one of those kinds of things that assures that you won't go hungry. You will not go without a home, without comforts. So I really like this one too. And man, such an adorable leaf. Another great use for ground ivy, which is also known as cat's foot, is for finding out information or for having your eyes in many different places. If you're worried about circumstances that are far away from you, or if you're worried about say people at home while you're away, people in your space while you're not there, that sort of thing, having ground ivy as a charm in your home or on your person, it's great also just for getting information. It's a really good communication guide. And Cinquefoil is like that too. Cinquefoil is also really good for communication because it is ruled by Mercury, which is our communication planet. Still in the same area, we have some lovely violet leaves. Look at these. So beautiful. I love the way they look. Violets are also really great for divination, but the leaf itself is really wonderful for calming, relaxation, for getting rid of any stress. It's really good in a stress release candle or even a stress release bath. It's super popular also in lots of different kinds of herbal medicine. So it is a really good healing leaf as well. Of course, I'm not telling you to eat it or drink it unless you check with your doctor and make sure you have the correct identification. But it is a really wonderful healing leaf, and you can use it in healing magic as well. Because of its use for lymph drainage, violet leaves are also great for cleansing. If you're trying to cleanse your space, especially during the season when we're shifting from summer to fall, this is a great thing to let dry and then burn it in your home when you're doing your smoke cleansing. So, we come down by the water over here where I live. I've been finding lots of serpentine in the water, and it's just been such a thrill to find these pieces. Oh. Careful, Yule. Yeah.
Man, this one's nice.
That.
Still got a lot of clay on it.
Here we have some morning glory. Not much. These are kind of close too because it's the end of the day. But here's some beautiful morning glory leaves. Morning glories are great for so many different things, and they come in so many different colors as well. Morning glories can be used for cleansing. They can be used for clarity, peace of mind. They're really wonderful, especially the purple ones for crown chakra work or any kind of divination or higher self work. They're fantastic, and they grow in such a beautiful and interesting way, and it's really fun to see how they crawl up the walls and stuff like that. Back in my own garden, we've got Queen Peppermint over here blooming and blossoming. I've been watching the bees come and have fun with these little peppermint blossoms. It's so sweet. Peppermint is something that I use more than anything else, obviously, and it's just one of my absolute favorite herbs. I use it mostly for cleansing, for personal cleansing, for calming. It's a very soothing herb, and it's great to use, like I said before, for cleansing. It's one of my favorites to use for cleansing. And I've talked about it before, but ivy is also one of my favorites to use. It is such a wonderful plant. It's incredibly invasive, but with any invasive plant, you already get built-in abundance. Any kind of invasive plant gives you loads of abundance. It's a symbol for wealth. It is also a symbol for prestige. So it can be used in so many different success spells, for like climbing up the ladder spells, for any kind of raising up your vibration, raising up your career, raising anything up to the next level. Ivy is great for that. Now my phone is dying, sadly, and Yule is also a little bit upset because I'm outside. So I'm going to cut this video off here, but I will do another one just before summer ends so we can get all the last bits of plants that we haven't gathered today, because there are still hundreds more I could talk about. So I'm going to go in the house. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I hope you have a beautiful and magical weekend. If you want to, please like this video and subscribe and join the Mint Coven, because I'd love to have you here. Mwah!